Beloved ones, as your Jesus, I come this day to speak on the sacred science of meditation. From my perspective, meditation is a sacred opportunity to engage God within the great silence of your own heart. In this art of contemplation upon light, love, and beingness. When you enter into the stillness of your inner being and find the light of God present and centered there, that light is a witness to all that is, vibrating throughout the cosmos. And as you still your mind, your emotions, all of your thoughts and feelings, you co-create with God this intimate opportunity for communion of the highest order, wherein there is an infusion throughout your being of that quiescent energy of spirit. You allow spirit to move through you, within you, all about you. You allow love to work upon you. And as the light of God affects the core of your being outward, the inner movement of that spirit portends much in the way that leads to self-realization and full enlightenment within that realm of beingness that you access through stillness and the holiness that silence affords. In these sacred moments, when you gather together and engage in this science and sacred art, Kuthumi and I are there with other great masters of meditation to provide for you an overshining radiance in which you may live, move, and have your being free from any imposing forces or flow fields less than ideal. You may tap into the divine resource of pure spiritual light and feel welling up from within you of a fountain of grace, God's glory and its infinite space-less, time-less beingness. When you can feel God's presence in these moments of stillness, that which is afforded unto you of this opportunity to draw into your being greater light, greater spiritual fire, greater prana and chi, gives you the inner strength and the resolve to maintain that state of oneness always. For the purpose of meditation is yoga with God. Allowing yourself to be wed to God fully within that realm that you access where there is no sound save the soundless sound within, where there is no movement save the movement of the Holy Spirit's breath within you and around you, where there is only consciousness and the radiance of that divine essence of consciousness that flows through you, that accentuates beingness in its highest representation. To meditate is simply to be in the presence of God, fully focused on your presence. Fully cognizant of the light of the source, your source, our source. From our perspective, it is not a time to engage so much in delivering mental constructs to the universe. This may be the active alpha thrust of a type of meditation. Yet for the full benefit of this time of silence to fully occur, the quiescent and feminine aspect of this experience is most beneficial to your soul, to your body temple, to your emotions and mind, whereby you simply, through stillness, listen deeply, are aware of what is, without judgment, without analysis. You simply maintain the beingness of your divine essence. Objectively and carefully maintaining that gentle state of awareness where God is, deep within your heart. Yes, there are guided meditations that we occasionally lead, and allowing your spirit to soar beyond this plane into higher realms and to behold the formulas of heaven and the mysteries of divine light. Yet these types of meditations are there within the greater flow field of our radiance and self-mastery, to allow you a glimpse into those divine spheres in which, when you have truly mastered deep reflective meditation, your soul naturally rises unto and experiences. Love is the key, both within prayer and meditation, to experience the allness of God through both the active and the passive manner of knowing God within. And as love grows within you day by day, and you feel the stirrings of the Spirit through that love, whereby more of yourself is in alignment with the galactic and cosmic core of true reality, then that spiritual fire graces your world. Your consciousness expands to experience more of the divine nature of all life. And then and only then is it meet for you to project divine energies, thought forms, expressions, and creative feelings and ideations throughout your world and the greater worlds. For just as in prayer and in the giving of fiery decrees, it is better that you work first on and within yourself, so in meditation, to master the art of stillness is key. And unless you have done so to a great extent, it is better to wait, to project whatever your mind conceives of during this time unto the world. Until that quiescent state of perfected stillness can be maintained. For those who have meditated in stillness and silence for years and decades, and moved through the initiations of the I Am Presence within this artful time of divine contemplation, you have gained great access to the higher mind and the deeper fields of divine love that flow from the fountain of the allness of God in the great central sun, which truly may only be experienced in that state of deep listening and non-movement. This is what Gautama Buddha and the great Arhats have known by disciplining self to experience the deeper and deeper states of quiescent love wisdom within. From the point of God reality and the singularity of the center of being, all exists everywhere, even as the nothingness of surrender collapses non-being into God. For many of you, it truly is an amazing thing to experience the depths of inner perception that come when you have learned to quiet the mind, the emotions, and even the hearing of distracting voices, sounds, and movements no longer play upon your being as something that etches any form of darkness around you. The dance of life, the movement of spirit is felt, and knowingness moves beyond the brain and the human mind to the infinite mind of the One. So, blessed ones, savor these times when our presence is with your presence. For in the midst thereof, the glow of divine light co-creates a new field each time of greater harmony, peace, and the progression of your spirits to new fields of oneness and the origins of beingness. Savor the moments in which you feel God deeply within your soul, communicating with your spirit telepathically, that which is opportune for you each day, and that which will bring you to newer and newer and higher states of inner peace through patience, through kindness, and through greater intuitive mastery. We invite devotees of this movement to take a new course in prayer and meditation with Kuthumi and me. And Magda will be there also to co-create around you a field of Mother Light as protection, so that the nurturing energies of spirit may find full, flowering beingness within you as you contemplate our words and radiation, and as you begin to know a deeper connection with the allness of God within. These classes will be ongoing for initiates of the sacred fire, both over Jerusalem and over Shagatsi. And we will create a rainbow light bridge between our retreats for the protection of these areas of your globe and planet. For as you have seen, there has been point counterpoint, great strife and division in or near these areas, through culture clashes between those who lack the understanding that inner peace brings to all souls. We place a focus within the temple here of a seven-pointed star of glory as a talisman of light to magnetize from the great central sun currents of divine fire for the blessing of the seven major chakras of all who come here for healing, for wholeness, for surcease from the stresses of this world, and for a time of deep contemplation, silence, and the inner work of the Spirit Most Holy. This focus will remain in the etheric plane so long as this property is hallowed and consecrated to the healing light of God. And the work and the release of the teachings of the ascended hosts through this activity. Gain mindfulness through love, and gain heart-centeredness through meditation. For in the interweaving of the heart-mind connection through love-wisdom, you will find perfect peace within your presence. I thank you, dearest hearts, for your loving attention this day and all that you bring of your heart's love to the world. Peace to all God's children.